there is this information that Atiku and Obi may align. The opposition coalition, they are not sleeping. They are working very seriously. And if Obi and Atiku comes together, we are talking about almost 14 million votes, as against our 8 million votes in the past, in 2023 general election. So what we are saying is that, Mr. President, look, you have to, and not only that, Jonathan is around the corner. The issue of Jonathan, nobody should wave it aside with a simple wave of hand, because it's a serious issue. There are certain persons within the North that are pushing for Jonathan. Bring back Jonathan to them. In fact, they are forming a cult-like kind of a follower, you know. It's an agenda for most of them. And
isn't this too late? I mean, too early in the day? I mean, governance is what a lot of Nigerians will say. Let's focus on governance. So you're bringing, and you hear a lot of issues of ethnicity and religion when people want to start scheming. So people will say, this is another scheming that is coming up. Who is sponsoring this, Dominic?
There's nobody sponsoring us. Like you rightly know, I'm a member of the All Progressive Congress, and I'm interested in, the party, my party, winning the 2027, general election. And you're also aware that there is a build-up, the opposition is really building up very seriously, against our party, in 2027. So the Northern Ethnic Nationality Forum is a group of Northern ethnic groups that cross across even religious, divide, party affiliations, that have come together, and have been having conversations around the political space, how the 2027 is going to look and stuff like that. So there's nobody sponsoring us. We are interested, for those of us that are, members of this Northern Ethnic Nationality Forum, who are members of the APC, we felt it is the right time for us to come up with this advice. What we are doing is advice. We didn't want to go on the press.
It's not a distraction.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not
governance.
It's not a distraction.
Look at the time of the day. Economy needs to be rebuilt. Security needs to be worked upon. A lot of issues need to be fixed in the country. We're talking about religion.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, what has gone wrong in Shettima doing his job?
No,
and you guys are saying, drop Shettima.
We are not saying there is anything wrong with Shettima, but what we are saying that there is everything wrong with the Muslim ticket. The Muslim ticket is a betrayal of our national covenant, which was engendered by our founding fathers, to avoid polarization, to avoid, disenfranchisement of certain, religious group, and in the 2023 general election, there are a lot of Christians that were, disenfranchised as a result of that singular Muslim ticket. But you see, talk about distraction. This is not a distraction. Like I said, we are only advising Mr. President, and the onus is on Mr. President to pick who his running mate is in 2027. We are saying when that time comes, do not consider a Muslim
Why don't you
ticket.
wait for that time?
Well, if you are talking,
is it not too early in the day?
It's not too early in the day, because preparation precedes manifestation. You must be prepared. If you are not planning, if you are not preparing to succeed, then you must have been planning to fail. What we are telling the president, what we are telling the president as members of the All Progressive, Congress, as members, as citizens who are in touch with the grassroots, is that, look, there may be quietness now with these issues, but when the campaign commences, seriously, I'm telling you that there is going to be serious issues, because you see, the Muslim ticket, if it is retained, is going to pose a threat. Is going to deplete, our support base, because as I speak with you, and this is a very serious information, there is this information that Atiku and Obi may align. The opposition coalition, they are not sleeping. They are working very seriously, and if Obi and Atiku comes together, we are talking about almost 14 million votes, as against our 8 million votes in the past, in 2023 general election. So what we are saying is that, Mr. President, look, you have to, and not only that, Jonathan is around the corner. The issue of Jonathan, nobody should wave it aside with a simple wave of hand, because it's a serious issue. There are certain persons within the North that are pushing for Jonathan. Bring back Jonathan to them. In fact, they are forming a cult-like kind of a follower. It's an agenda for most of them. And if Jonathan is in the ballot, Atiku and Obi are in the ballot, believe me, the Muslim ticket is not going to fly. So let's have a balance on that ticket, so that we can be able to, reach out. People like us that are within, from the North Central, from the Middle Belt, can talk to our people. We can go to churches, we can go to Christians enclave and speak to them, convince them, enlighten them, to vote for our party.
But your extrapolation seemed to be on a wrong footing, on one ground. Because if you look at it, it was primarily the candidate of the APC in 2023 that had a Muslim ticket. Atiku ran with Ifeanyi Okowa, who is a Christian. Peter Obi ran with Senator Dati, who is a Muslim.
You're Muslim.
And in all of that, in fact, Kwankwaso ran with a bishop. And in all of that, Bola Tinubu defeated all of them based on the figures released by INEC. If you look at that, no matter what happened, there are those who will say, if you go to the north, where Christians are seen as minority, is in the northwest or in the northeast, because the northwest result of the northwest was what gave President Bola Tinubu the lift and the push and the advantage, not in the north central, not in the northeast. It's in the northwest, followed by the southwest. All of that votes, just for a moment, between the southwest and the northwest, President Bola Tinubu had more than 50% of his votes. So, how that mathematics is not mathing at all.
You see, let me tell you, the 2023 general election, if you look at the voting pattern, you will understand that in the north, the president scores just about 36%, of the north.
My producer can bring back those figures, Bola Tinubu's figures in 2023. Yeah,
in 2023, the president scored just 36% of the northern vote. And like you rightly said, Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Kwankwaso, they all ran with a Muslim, but it's a balanced ticket. But what we are saying this time around, in 2027, the dynamics may not be the same with what happened in 2023. If Peter Obi and Atiku can align, can have, a consensus amongst themselves and agree on a single ticket, I'm telling you that it's going to deplete our support base, because that alone, they are coming to the table, they are coming in their kitty, they already have over 14 million votes or 13 million votes. So what we are saying is that the president should rethink. The president should jettison the Muslim ticket, because in 2027, given the fact that the opposition coalition party are aligning, is not going to favor us.
Dominic,
in 2027.
Let's look at the numbers. So, and if you look at it, this is what Bola Tinubu got in the. So your fear majorly is in the North Central. That is where the issue
absolutely. And if you look at it in terms of the numbers, the North Central delivered about 1,760,933, 933 votes, which is about 38.50.
38.58% votes. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Now, even with a Muslim ticket, Tinubu still got 1.7 million votes in the North Central. And if I switch to Peter Obi's votes by region, you will understand what I'm saying. That it doesn't look like the North cares or cared about the Muslim ticket. Look at what Peter Obi got in the North Central.
In the North Central,
he got 1.4. Even with Muslim ticket, Bola Tinubu with Muslim ticket defeated or got more votes than Peter Obi in the North Central. Now, look at Southwest, for example. Look at what in the North Central, Peter Obi got 1.4 million votes, which is 31% of his vote. Even in the Southwest, for example, where you would have thought that the Muslim ticket could also be a factor, look at what Peter Obi got. Flip it to the Bola Tinubu's figures. Go to Bola Tinubu's figures. In the Southwest, Bola Tinubu got 2.2 million votes. In the Northwest, Muslim ticket worked for Bola Tinubu 2.6 million votes. Look at what he got in Northeast. He got 1.1 million votes against North Central that shouldn't have voted for Bola Tinubu. In the Northeast, Muslim ticket would have worked for Bola Tinubu. In North Central, Christian voted for Bola Tinubu, as again the Northeast, where Muslim ticket would have worked for him.
Yes.
So in the old scheme of things, the mathematics of Muslim ticket did not crop up in 2023, and that's the fact that as far as the figures are concerned, except if you say 2027 is going to be a different category.
Exactly, I told you that 2027 is going to be a different ball game.
But we are seeing the same players that are likely to emerge. Dominic,
yes, they are likely to emerge, and if they emerge, their numbers, like I said earlier, Peter Obi, Atiku already have about 13 million votes in their kitty against our 8 million votes. You know,
Peter
so
Obi
what we
and
are
Atiku
saying,
coming together
is going
Peter
to
Obi
be a
and
very
Peter Obi
yes.
and Atiku coming together.
Absolutely.
What vote did they garner in 2019?
In what?
That's the question. In 2019,
yeah,
both of them. What vote did they get in 2019?
No, I may not be able to tell you the vote that they got in 2019, but the truth of the matter is that if they are able to come together, you know, in 2023, I mean 2020, if they had come together in 2023, it would have been a very serious, you know, minus or a threat. APC wouldn't have even been able to make it, you know, in 2023. But what we are saying is that we need to prepare for 2027. And like I told you, by next year, 2026, the campaign will kick off proper. And one of the issues that the coalition are going to be using against our party is the same faith ticket, you know, that may not augur down well with Nigerians. And you see, when you are talking about, a lot of persons have been, you know, reaching out to me that we should talk about competence, we should talk about capacity, we should talk about issues that will advance governance. Yes, we will talk about that. And my question to them, are you saying that among the Christians within the Middle Belt region, we do not have, you know, competent people that can replace, you know, Shetima on the ticket? We have them. And if you are saying that religious does not matter, then why are you taking it so serious that it must be a Muslim ticket?
So now
why are you having issues with people like us that will come out to say, okay, let the APC fly a balanced ticket, which is a Muslim Christian ticket?
There are regions.
Why will you be having issues with that? If you say I should not have issues with the Muslim ticket, then you also should not have issue with the Muslim Christian ticket.
Do you remember what happened in 1993?
Tell me.
On the
Abiola ticket. 1993 is not 2027. But the question it's not going to be 2027.
When Nigerians are faced with the real issues,
yes,
and poverty, economic issues, where the things that on the people's mind in that election, and people never mind where Kingibe was from, or where Abiola, I mean, what religion Kingibe or Abiola.
You see, one of the mistakes.
So the question is,
including the media.
Just a moment. APC going into the 2027 election, they would be telling Nigerians what they've done, and that will be the campaign. That this is what we said we were going to do, and this is what we have done, because Nigerians have been long divided along ethnic and religious lines, which are sore points of our politics that we shouldn't be bringing up. It's dividing our country, and I'm sad. I mean, it's sad that your group is bringing this up, and this time of the day you are distracting governance.
No, we are not distracting governance.
You are.
You see,
because when you are calling the president, attention of the president, you are asking the president to drop Shetima. That's going to cause a lot of trouble within the political sphere and in the power circle.
We didn't really come out to say drop Shetima, but we are saying the Muslim ticket is not going to fly. And the onus is on Mr. President to choose or pick whoever will be his running mate in 2027. And you see, Shell, let me make this point. You see, one of the mistakes most people always make is to think that, you see, our reality, you have failed to identify with our, current reality. Our religion has become part of our reality. Shehu, I'm a northerner. I was born and brought up in Connaught, Kaduna State, and I can tell you, and I stand to be corrected. There is no Muslim, and number one thing you will do, whether you are in politics, whether you are in business, is your religious considerations.
Let me ask you.
So why will you come and tell me that as a Christian, I should not put forth my own faith also into consideration?
Let me ask you.
Because we are not distracting governance.
In this government, Mr. Alancha, is President Tinubu discriminating against Christians in this first term?
No, I'm not saying that he's discriminating against Christians, but what I am saying, the fact that he's running on a Muslim ticket, and if there is any intention, even though they came out the other time, the presidency issued a statement that there is no decision on that, whether they are retaining, Shetima or they are replacing him. There is no decision on that yet.
Let's assume
that we are saying.
Let's assume that Kashim Shetima converts to a Christian. Would that be okay for you?
I don't see that possibility. I don't see that possibility, Mr. Shehu. I don't see that possibility.
All right, Dominic Alancha, thank you so much indeed for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peter Obi and Atiku, they are not coming together. As in, They are not going to work together as being presidential candidate and a vice presidential candidate. Whoever, Peter Obi can never be a vice to Atiku, and Atiku himself can never be a vice to Peter Obi. So it is not going to work. It's either one person will step down for another place, for the other one in that ADC party, or one of them run under APC, the other one run under other parties. Two of them can never come together. They can never. It's not going to be possible. That one, let's first of all establish that. Whether you like it or not, Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will not come back in 2027. Not this. You guys should know. You know this is APC man talking like this because he knows that they have failed already. He knows. It's nothing anybody needs to tell you that APC, Tinubu has failed. It's APC man telling you like this. Do you understand? So he should have been boasting, saying that because of their good work, because of what they have done, even if you join Peter Obi and Atiku together, he will still be telling you that, forget, Nigeria will vote for them, that they are going to win election. But he's not telling you now. He's saying that they have failed, and if these people eventually comes together, that they are going to defeat them, which is true. But Peter Obi, they are not going to work together, and they are still going to defeat Tinubu. And I think the rumor outside is Atiku agrees to step down for Peter Obi. I don't know. That's not that's the news outside, which I don't know. But again, under Tinubu, our debt profile has been skyrocketed. Everything, insecurity worsening. The poverty rate, the out-of-school children is worsening every day. The level of hunger, poverty every time. Nothing is working in this country. No sector is you can boldly say, this is what Tinubu has done in office in the last 2 years. This is the reason why Nigeria should consider this man come back in 2027. If there is anyone that Tinubu had just done that is not giving Nigeria pain, no. So now, like I said, our profile, debt profile, you know how much we are owing. We are always borrowing every time. So what is it? If this is how a president should behave, or other president we had in this country, if this is how they reform the country, that means half of Nigeria would have been dead by now. If this was how they govern the country, half of Nigerians would have been dead by now. Do you understand? So you're asking now, the rumors outside, people who are telling you to tighten your belt or to fasten your belt or to be patient with them, is it not the one of the minister that the rumors outside, or the message outside, the news outside, that he used Wiki, allegedly used $2 million to buy properties in the US in his wife and children's name? Wiki, 2 years in office as a minister. Yes, I know nobody can take that away from him. He's a billionaire. He has the money. He's a two-term governor of Rivers State. He has the money. But hey, it is not right. What is not right is not right. As a serving minister, to use this amount of money to go and buy a house in the US, what happened? Did you know how much is $2 million to buy one house? Somebody who can afford to use $2 million to buy one house, do you know how much he still have in his account? Think about it now. All the money they are borrowing now, Wiki, you can't even, because now people will say he's working. Now, yes, he's working. You can't. ESCC cannot even get Wiki, smart guy. Wiki, no, he's working. All the project, you can see what he's doing. Yes, he's doing it, but he's making his money. If they, anyway, let me know. Not be Wiki be the purpose of this video, but I'm just saying, APC. If you are seeing reasons Nigerians should consider them, because they know this man, you see everywhere, APC member, they say they are tired. They say they are tired. They are angry with the same president who they are working for. It's just that. What can they do? They are still in the party. They are still anyhow. So we need to continue. If truth be told, APC ministers, they know that this country is going nowhere under Tinubu. If they want to be truthful to themselves, they know this government has failed. This government has not met up with the expectation. They didn't know it was going to be like this. No. If Jonathan governed this country like this, would they have been calling for Jonathan to come back in 2 years? I mean, after 4 years of Jonathan. Now, if Jonathan has governed this country like this, would people have been begging Jonathan to come back again to come and complete his 4 years? No. If Tinubu leave office today, tomorrow, will Nigeria ever look back to say Tinubu was the best, Tinubu was good, was the best president ever see? No, he can always be among the bad president we ever had in this country. So what is it? Is it how to reform the country? Other countries are pulling people out of poverty. We are throwing more people into poverty in the name of reform, telling people to be patient. It can't work. It's not working. We could see it's not working. Which policies, now when you talk about policies, which one is working? They say, can't you see students are not taking student loan? Can't you see? Now everything, Tinubu is bringing policies to take money from the poor, That's the only thing he's doing. People are not seeing that one. He's giving students loan, and the next one is Okonjo-Iweala congratulated Tinubu and said we should support him, that Tinubu reform is working. What do you want that woman to see as a diplomat? What do you want her to see? Somebody who went for it, just like you went to submit proposal. Would you speak bad about the company you went to submit proposal? Would you say the person is not got that why they reject your proposal? It's not going to work. It's a diplomatic woman statement. So we just have to, what do you want her to condemn Tinubu's this thing? But after making that statement, the people did not see the other one that a lot of people have been saying, and that what matters. That's what matters. How has he policies and is working, stabilizing? How has he reduced the poverty? How has he reduced the cost of fuel in the market? How has he reduced anything? No. How has he created employment? No. He hasn't. So Peter Obi, it's just that anyway, there is still time, but there's no time to check time. Me, I know that work is going on the ground. They are working. Things will surely happen in 2027, which Tinubu will not win that presidential ticket. Which I mean, will not win because no. Before, if this continues like, if the country continues like this, 2027, then we not allow this APC to come. They're asking you to tighten your belt, be patient for them. Then before 2031, half of Nigeria would have gone. Half of them would have gone. It's not as if this thing, they'll just die of hunger. Do you know what it means now? We now have insecurity as worsening. You now have level of kidnapping everywhere. All those people kidnapping is not as, this is not, people, they need to eat, they need to feed themselves. Do you understand? I saw one yesterday now where they said police arrested these people. They are faking their this thing, faking their kidnap. Just to get money from friends, just to get money from friends and brothers. That's what they are doing now. The country is hard. The country is hard for everybody. It's hard for everybody. Truth be told. So this man, APC man, is speaking like this, that they need to do well, they need to do. Tinubu focused more on politics, how to win 2027 election. That's what he focused on doing. He neglects the basic reasons why he is in that office. He neglects that. He completely neglects that aspect, governing the country, as in all those things. He completely neglects that. He focused more on traveling, and planning, destabilizing other parties, try to bring people to his party. No, that's not what we're talking about. You need to, the way the effort you put into planning ahead of 2027 election, you should use that same energy to work for the country. Let us see things changing. Let us see the insecurity reducing. Let us see food and services reducing. Do you understand? Let us see. Let people can go to sleep and close their eyes. Want to see. Let us see. He's traveling every time. All those traveling, I've not seen anyone who is to something, who has come to Nigeria to invest as a result of Tinubu's visit to those countries or participating in those meetings. Which one? They know they have failed already. There's nothing. If this is how to govern a country, no, you shouldn't. It's better we do not have a president than to have this as a president that is making Nigerians somebody. It has never been this bad. Like when you see everybody, see the level of anger in everybody's faces. See the level of anger, the level of frustration, the level of poverty, the hunger in the country. See what people are eating now. Do you understand? Do you know what it means to starve? Do you know what it means for somebody to stay morning till night, eat for just one day? Yes, it's possible you can do it, but hey, it shouldn't be every day. Hey, there's difference between you have food at home, you are not hungry, you don't want to eat, than you don't have it. Reasons why you are soft, why you are hungry. Because you don't have it. If you tell me that you have food at home, you just feel like eating once in a day, you are not hungry. That's different than somebody is hungry, he does not have it, but he's hungry. Tinubu is the worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. It should never happen to us again in this country, and Nigeria should not allow this person to come back to that office in 2027. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe before 2031, if he comes back, maybe half of Nigeria would have gone. What do you want? Anyways, please share this video and please subscribe for more.